Now, I'm up here on my windowsill again, filming my third video here. It's daylight actually because I got home before the sun set. That's what happens on Saturday and Sunday when you get off at 17 instead of 19 or 20. And here's what the day looks like. It was actually really rainy this morning. It was not, well, it was fun. And it turned out to be a gorgeous day in the middle of the day, and it was really nice. I had 5 classes scheduled today, and 2 of them were canceled because of the rain. And the topic of this video, without further ado, and without me rambling on too much about the day, so I can actually get into providing you some useful information, is about what a typical class is like in training school and what my typical responsibilities are like. I just want to give you a sneak peek or a snapshot of what to expect if you're looking to do something along the lines of what I'm doing. So again, if you haven't seen the other 2 videos on this channel, I'm living in Chongqing, China, which is spelt Changchun, and it's in the northern part of China. It's actually north of Beijing, northwest of North Korea, and the only other major city north of Chongqing is Harbin, and that's spelled Harbin. If you do want to go look that up on the map, that's why I spelled it for you. So, I am working at a training school primarily called Kitty English. I do other classes on the side of that right now. The primary school that I'm working with, though, is Kitty English. And my day-to-day responsibilities, the classes that I usually handle, are between the ages of 4 to 7-ish. I have older students. I'm teaching a class of 9 and 11-year-olds right now. And those are a lot of fun because they're already starting to become independent, so they're already starting to mess with you a little bit, and you have to be able to give them appropriate pushback without fighting, basically. So I do like those kind of classes. You are able to be a lot more disciplined in those. With the younger kids, what I'm typically doing on an hour-to-hour basis, we have a set of vocab that we learn. These are usually prepared by my school, not me. And it might be 4 vocab words, or 5. We might be covering some H vocab words in the day, like we might be covering hat, horse, house, and hippo. And I will have flashcards that I will play games with the kids with. And I will spread out the learning of these 4 to 5 words over an hour period. I only talk in English, and I talk very simply so the little kids can understand me. And all the kids in the class have the same English level, so anyway, for the most part. Okay, so the games I will do are anywhere from like running around the classroom to do something, to just drills, to making fun of the kids in a manner and joking with them. The point of a training school, it's a private school, so all we do is teach English, is to basically entertain the kids for an hour and work with them in a way that they will also learn a little bit about English, and to work with them in a way that they don't feel their time is being wasted, and you can still get across your point. And it is a delicate line that you have to walk. But it is enjoyable when you're able to pull it off, because it's fun for you and it's fun for the kids. That's the major thing I do. There's not really a whole lot of preparation that goes into it, as you have to learn the skill, and I'm not very good at it yet. I'm still trying to figure out what to do on a minute-to-minute basis, but once you have that down pat, the classes are very, very easy, and there's not a whole lot of huge prep that you have to do. So just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek here, this is kind of what I do on a day-to-day basis, and the workload isn't too much on top of travel time, because I have about 3 hours of travel time, 3 to 4 hours of travel time each day, depending if I'm traveling from a school to another school. Inside the workday, I've got an hour commute at least, one way from my house to one of the schools. So that is on top of my workday too. But anyway, it's not incredibly hard, and it is quite enjoyable. If you are thinking about teaching English, I would suggest looking at some other people's content and figuring out if you want to make the plunge. Anyway, this is Forrest Gorel, and I will let you get back on with your day. One on.